Okay. RadioFire.com. Yours truly, Diamond K, in here. Rico Reed, what's going on, brother?
What it is. You already know what it is. It's your boy True Bill Rico Reed.
We've been playing your latest project. How can people get that first?
You can get it on Spinrilla. Just look up Rico Reed, RICO, or you can go on mymixtape.com and go under the recent tab. No, the feature tab, and Rico. Look up RICO, REED.
Duffle Bag Season Part 3.
3.
All right, so what's the meaning behind Duffle Bag Season for people that may not know?
Duffle Bag Season, it's a season, like it's 4 seasons in a year. And every season bring forth something different. So this the season to reap your your harvest, man. You know what I'm saying? Reap what you sowed already. It's time to get that money, man.
So it's like get money season, basically.
Basically, it's just another way of saying get money season, man. Duffel bag, like Tony Montana.
Yeah.
When he started getting money, he went to the bank, man. It was overflowing. That type of money,
So what is more important to you? Is the money more important, or is the fame more important?
It depends what perspective you have. Either way, you can get to the money. If you got the money, then you don't have to use the fame and turn it into money. But if I just had the fame right now without the money, I would leverage the fame to get the money. So it's up to you. Which one you want to have first? Which one fulfill you more?
Is this the final installment for Duffel Bag Season?
They say cliche, the old saying, third time the charm.
Right.
So this like the third time is less tracks, less features, which is none, any, right? And
you can't get no less than that.
Yeah, I trimmed it all the way down and get to the basics because
so we got 11 tracks.
Yeah, I need people to pay attention to me.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't want no cosign number.
You felt like you didn't want that?
No, I didn't want it. I didn't want it. The only thing I got cosign is my young boy, DJ Amazing. He hosted.
Good. We're gonna be able to sit down with him in a minute.
Yeah.
So you chose to do it that way. Why?
Because I need all the attention on me. I got something to prove.
Yeah. You feel like you got something to prove coming from Baltimore, or just in general?
Yeah, just in general. But coming from Baltimore too, because they think we can't make music that can go outside of the city. You know what I'm saying? Can transcend and go national. And I'm gonna show them that we can.
I'm glad you brought that up because we've had some hits come through here, but nobody on the rap side has been able to really translate that into big success.
Right.
Why is that? Why do you think that? I mean, we won't count Drew. Yeah, we won't count Drew Hill.
You say rap, right?
Right. So we just count like. I mean, even if it was an R&B person, but not. Let's exclude somebody like that.
Rap.
Yeah, rap. Okay,
in my
perfect.
Opinion, it's not from a lack of talent. It is from my opinion because I've been around a while, right? I think dudes be having the one without having the two, the second one. You gotta have the second one. As soon as you get that hit, you gotta record another one to follow up. So mostly everybody that got a hot song, they get them that buzz, to get that attention. Then they need that other one to follow up to take them to the next level. Nobody done it yet.
Okay, so as far as the follow up, so they make the first song and won't have the idea as to what comes after that one.
Anybody can fluke up.
I agree with that.
We fluked up on West Side Certified. That was my song.
What you mean?
I didn't know it was gonna be big like that.
I mean, you never.
And
know.
we didn't know how to push it. You know what I mean? So it was a lot of things against us, but we just went in there to have fun.
Did you get any offers to
No, I was overshadowed very, very bad with that song. Like nobody, I ain't really get no credit. I even put myself like fourth on that song. So people didn't even realize it was my song. So it wasn't no offers, and if it was, I had somebody else out front, whereas though they was taking all the credit, and it was a clash of egos. So we sabotaged ourselves.
Yeah, I never heard you say it quite like that before. So if you could do that over again, well, first of all, I guess why didn't you make it a solo song?
Well, initially it supposed to be because I got to give Chance to see credit. He called me up and he was out there with KG from over East Baltimore. He was in Westminster talking to Teasy, the white guy that made the beat, right?
Right.
And he said, yo, I don't know nobody else supposed to, I just came home. I don't know nobody else supposed to be on this beat. I can hear on this track except you. So I said, you know, let me hear it. So Teasy met me probably a couple days later, gave me a track with like 15 tracks on there, CD. And that one stood out, so I bought it. But I thought it would be too arrogant for me to say I'm Westside certified in this town, like it ain't no other certified guys. So I didn't want to do it like that. So I just thought about who was rapping. Like some of them was favors, like Valley, no disrespect to him, but he was a favor because me and his big brother was in the joint together, and I promised him if I make it back home, I said I was gonna look out for his little brother. So I did that. And Taze and Fat Ant, they was like 8-Ball and MJG at the time. That's two in the same hood. I really didn't want two in the same hood, but I didn't want to break them up. So C asked to jump on it. Smash supposed to have been on it, and Hooli Shalom supposed to have been on it.
That'd have been hot.
But Smash, he declined. He said he regretted it. Rest in peace. And Hooli, I ain't gonna say he act like he was in New York, but that's what he told me he was at. And I was like, I ain't got no time to wait. So I put another. C said, yo, let me just try. So C went in there and did that verse. I said, damn, that sound all right. You can stay on there. So the way you heard the song is how we went in the booth. That order. I went in fourth. So that's why I'm fourth on my own song. Like that.
Okay, so when you hear that song now, is it like is it bittersweet? Does it make you happy when you hear it, or does it make you?
At the end of the day, I don't believe I'm a fluke. It's just I'm having a hard time proving that I ain't a fluke. So like, it ain't really no animosity behind it. I wish we didn't get in each other's way because I really think that could have did something for us and the city, right? Because the city embraced it. It wasn't even about West Side no more. It was just about the song.
Yeah. I mean, it spawned off some remixes and all that.
Yeah. I mean, I think it really put us on course the way we at now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You do y'all ever perform that song together? Like everybody?
I mean, when it first came out, we did it 30 days in a row, a whole month. Like we started off with like 26, 30 people, and before you know it, we was like 60, 70 deep going out. You know what I mean? And that's how it caught like that. And we gave it like a few thousand CDs out. It just caught.
And
like that.
That's good. That's good. So you were saying as far as Baltimore artists not being able to capitalize off their wave, do you feel, and you haven't had a hit yourself and you didn't fully capitalize off of it?
I got some, but nobody, I don't got the recognition for them. I got some.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess the money's better than the fame.
What money? What money you talking about?
You said you got something for it, so I was.
I got hits.
Okay.
I just don't have the recognition.
I got you. So that's gonna come with the consistency of another hit and another hit.
I gotta prove it like I just started rapping yesterday.
So you feel like you're an underdog?
I know I am right now. I know I am. I'm cool with it though. I've been an underdog my whole life, and I just had to keep proving shit my whole life. So I'm good with it.
All right, so that's what's up. So the formula that you're gonna follow is what? You gonna do street music, no radio records?
I don't even know what a radio record is.
That's a record.
A record with 90s.
A record geared towards women, I guess, I would consider a radio record.
They listen to crazy shit now, like ratchet shit. They don't want to hear that shit no more, unless it's from an R&B nigga. Man, they talk about these bitches, we done fucked them all. They don't want to hear that shit no more. So I'm going to give them me. If me work, what I feel as though it's going to work, you know what I mean, then I'm going to be on. I'm already on. I mean, for real, not being arrogant, but like, that on shit, we got to get out of that mind state. You already on. As soon as you go in the booth and you put your own money up, you on. Like a nigga in the game. You got to come in with a brick, or you can come with an 8-Ball, you on. You just ain't got no brick. So it's the same thing. You on. Everybody on right now. The DJ's on. You doing the same thing that Drama, whoever doing, but you ain't got the recognition. It's got to catch up with you sometimes. Sometimes you can be before your time. It's got to catch up with you. That's all it is. Everybody.
That's a good way of looking at it.
We doing everything that everybody else doing. All that unifying. Everybody ain't gonna unify. That shit phony. Everybody don't unify in no city.
Well, no, not everybody. I mean, people always use Atlanta as the template for some reason.
But that ain't that though. It's a lot of hating down there too.
Sure,
if you ask somebody,
it is.
Yo, what I'm saying is.
But I think more so if the hating happens, like you can't say being somebody from up here who's hating on who in Atlanta. You probably wouldn't know because you're not there. If you was there,
tell me.
Like I'm saying, if you was there, you probably could see it. But I think on a whole, when you look at Atlanta, they seem to be more unified than we do here.
Only thing we gotta do, all right, this is one thing we don't do that they probably doing, right? Because everything else we doing, right? We don't do enough songs together.
Yeah.
Like niggas is all in their own circle.
Yeah.
I ain't got no circle no more. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got, regular, day-to-day life circle, but they ain't into no music. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I can do a song with anybody, but I chose not to do no song with anybody because I got to prove who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to prove back to young people who I am. So I don't need to be on nobody's song. So it's like I'm riding somebody's wave. I'll create my own wave.
But I think that's the mentality that stop people from collaborating.
No, it's only just for a period, like this CD right here. Then I'm already in my mind, like my next CD, I'm going crazy with all the young boys. Or young girls,
How do you
whatever.
feel? How you feel about the younger Baltimore movement?
I love it, yo.
Like
Because
some of the rappers here.
I love it. Why wouldn't I? I'd be a hater if I ain't love it. That's
It's
true.
hated. No, I'm saying some artists that's see me. I started in the '90s, so a lot of people that came up when I started DJing necessarily don't like a lot of the young
'Cause that's that
one.
old-
But that's not
old
just
shit.
here. I mean, that's like
That's
New
that
York
old nigga
rappers
shit.
too.
I'm older, but I don't have that type of mentality. I ain't trying to be young, but like that'll be like hating myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was a young boy, and then them old niggas probably said, "Man, I don't like what they doing." I ain't the type of older nigga. So what I'm saying is, this shit real now because you can go anywhere and see a person in Baltimore quoting another Baltimore artist's lyrics now.
That's true.
So this shit real. So I mean, like, I'm trying to cash out with this shit. Like I can't hate it. You know what I'm saying?
It's good.
I love it.
It's good. I have to say like I came up doing club music for a lot of people that know that, and so that's my background. I definitely listened to hip hop and I spun hip hop, but most of the hip hop I listened to coming up was like West Coast shit or like down south shit, and anybody that knows me would know that that's true.
Right.
Now for Baltimore hip hop, I heard stuff because we was in the store, I was in the club, so I heard stuff, but I didn't really listen. So I'm glad he came in here. So Mainism is the person that got me even aware of Baltimore's hip hop, like to the point where I was paying attention. I would play records, like if it was records that came out, I remember, different records that maybe Rod Lee did, hip hop records.
Right.
I played those, I knew those because I know him,
Right.
and I played those records. But as far as the straight scene that's here, I did not really pay attention to it until Mainism put me on to it. Then I started paying. Yeah, shout out to him. So then I started paying attention to him more, and we was doing his show, and so I'm meeting people that I didn't know, and we going to different hoods that I probably wouldn't have been in, but just what it was all good.
Right.
And then I started paying attention to the rappers more, and I started seeing the crop of rappers that we got now. They seem to be able to get more attention from people in Baltimore than I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Which is good. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So as far as the commercial radio playing the Baltimore hip hop, how do you feel about that?
It is what it is. That's like an obstacle for us, right?
Yeah.
But with the young people, right, they shows you that you don't even need that shit. They come in the era
because of
what they
social
call
media.
them, like millenniums, and they showed you social media. We don't need that no more. We don't need that. So you don't gotta beg for radio play and ad time no more. Then you got situations like yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got a radio station. I mean, 90s Q, they start off something similar to this, maybe not even to this magnitude. So right now we don't need it. So I mean, they doing what they supposed to do. What they, that's conventional. We unconventional.
I think that they do deserve credit because they do play it when they can.
I ain't take no credit from
Yeah,
it.
they do play it. I'm not saying you, but I'm saying they do play it when they can, and I think that they do what they can do. But a lot of times, a lot of artists don't understand it. It's corporate. It's tricky.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
a lot
like
of red tape.
Right. It's like if you work at a restaurant, like a corporate restaurant, and you trying to get your recipe in there. It's kind of hard to get.
It's already written. It's already a formula. I understand that, but what I'm saying is we don't have to. We don't, definitely could benefit off the platform, but that obstacle is obsolete now. You don't have to get on 92Q to get popping. Some dudes get more spins online.
True.
Feel me? Than you ever would get on radio.
True.
So you gotta look at it like that. and you leverage that, man, and use that for what it's worth.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That go with the fame and the money thing. Some
you
people
mean?
feel as though they feel like they made it a little more if they hear their voice on the radio. But that's an old way of thinking though. You know what I'm saying? Just say prime example. 10 years ago, like Soulja Boy or somebody, like he didn't get his situation from. He's still spending money from that. Like he didn't get his situation from the radio. He got
He
it
be
from
wild.
online.
Crazy.
Yeah, he be wild now. But I'm just saying, he's still spending money from way back then.
Yeah.
So like,
I mean,
you don't need it no more. For real, you don't need. What
it
they
still
call
feels good though.
Terrestrial.
Do you remember the first time you heard yourself on terrestrial FM radio? The first time you heard one of your songs, you probably remember the first time you heard it.
I mean, for some reason, I don't pay attention to like intricate details, right?
Yeah.
I can't tell you what day it was in time.
Well, of
like
course,
somebody,
of course.
But I remember the feelings. Squirrel got me on first. Squirrel was
Squirrel Wide, shout out to him. Yeah.
So like, yeah, I understand but like my mindset back then, you know, it was the mindset that you had to get on the radio to make it. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
the young people now, right? They don't, you know, they might have that, but they know there's other ways around that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
They used to be the only way you could hear music. Now they can hear it.
You don't even
online.
see them making posts about like trying to get on the radio, like
Yeah.
like my group, my age group used to. You know, they ain't playing this, you know, crying and shit. Like, you know, what I mean, they don't even give a fuck for real. You know what I'm saying?
Huh.
Yeah.
All right. So again, duffel bag season. Putting that together. Who helped you put that together?
Oh,
Part 3.
well, yeah, amazing. The young boy,
Is he in here?
right there. Like,
Okay,
I
yeah.
had more songs than that, right?
Yeah.
But he chose him. Like I figured, fuck what I like. I want to know what the DJ like and what the young people like. That's why I started talking ignorant a little more. I used to watch what I say a little bit because my kids. You know what I'm saying? I just started talking. He like the young. I started dragging. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, but I give him credit for that. He chose nah, this right here, that woo like that. Yeah. Yeah. It was personal to me too. I was telling all truth.
Turn up 4 on the mixer. Turn up 4.
Yeah, I was like, you know, but I said, you know, I ain't putting up no resistance, man, because
It's right down.
I know how you
On that
gotta
side.
make that
No, go on
transition.
that side.
You gotta make
Yeah.
that If I want to stay relevant, I gotta, you know,
4.
I gotta get with the young people too. You know? So I ain't trying to fight them. I ain't trying to go against them. You know, I'm trying, you know, roll with them.
So how did it come together? Where as though you was the DJ involved?
I called them up.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, I mean, like, but I mean, it's a little more than that. We didn't had, you know, we didn't had
Thousands
dealings.
of conversations.
Yeah, 1,000 conversations, and I kept saying, you know, I was gonna drop it, but then I changed. Like I already knew I wasn't gonna have a lot of tracks. You know what I'm saying? Like that, but I just was changing. The more I was recording, the more I was coming
Like,
into
y'all
me
want-
almost. Like it seemed like I was like finding my sound for real. Like I was, you know, I went through a lot of changes. You know, I mean the sound. You know what I mean? Then I started really sounding like Rico Reed. You know what I'm saying? Like no.
What's your favorite song on there?
I don't know, yeah.
I like
Man.
Vouch for Me.
Yeah, he like vouch for
I
me.
love that song right there.
Is that the first song?
It's the second song. Added an intro.
At the intro, right?
I like the intro because of shit I be saying. You know what I mean? Like I really, I like the intro. I mean, it's other songs on there, but I like the intro. Intro
Okay.
ain't getting no
All right, so I
love.
want to get into that and then come back and talk a little bit about it more. Again, tell people how they can download it and all that.
mymixtapes.com. You can go on the recent tab, scroll down, or matter of fact, just type my name in, RICOREED, and Spinrilla. Type it in, RICOREED.
Go download that right now. DJ
Right now.
Amazing.
DJ Amazing.
Rico
All right,
Reed.
we're going to take a quick break. Those watching us live, we're going to take a quick break and then we're going to come back and talk some more.